I don't even know where to begin, but basically it's cycle 2 after my Implanon has been removed. Last cycle, I believe I had a chemical pregnancy. I'm pretty sure I've been over this, but I'll just rehash the fact that I seem to ovulate almost perfectly on time. I think it was like day 15 I ovulated, which I just went off cervical mucus and pain. Like I had that twingy ovary pain that I get most times, or sometimes when I ovulate, but seems to be most times lately. I was like, did I ovulate? Am I ovulating? I was really confused because I didn't expect to be a normal person and actually ovulate on time. Last time I got my Implanon removed, it took me just about a year to actually ovulate, and I still had to go on medication to do so. So I was surprised to actually ovulate, as you can expect. I ended up having a chemical pregnancy. I had a lot of cramping. I started getting really faint lines, and then they faded to nothing, and my period was, I think, 4 or 5 days delayed, or a week delayed, something like that. Like my luteal phase got pushed out because apparently my progesterone was high, because I assume of the chemical pregnancy. I did get a blood test, but it was a week after positives faded to nothing. So my progesterone was high, but my HCG was back to below, I think it was like 5 or 20 or something. And then, yeah, I had my period, or my miscarriage. I don't know if it is both or one or the other, I don't know. It only went for 5 days, which is very, very, very weird for me. I'm used to 7 days as a sort of the shortest ever. Don't think I've ever had one 5 days. Maybe a very odd 6, but never 5. So that was weird. And like it was light as well. I had like 1 day of medium flow, nothing heavy, which is also weird for me. Why are we shaking so much? 1 second. It was a bit dramatic. It was like, I think day 7 or 8, I just had a feeling. So I started testing LH from basically when my period finished, and it peaked on day 7, or maybe, no, yeah, day 7. And I was like, what is this? My LH doesn't actually get very high, even when I'm surging. So the fact that it was like a normal person positive, or almost positive at all, was bizarre. And then the fact it happened on day 7 was beyond crazy. Day 8, which is when I ovulated, I think, I had the pinching pain, which lined up with my LH tests, and I was like, am I ovulating? I've never, ever, ever ovulated early. I know it's possible, but I didn't think it was ever going to be possible for me. What does this mean? Blah, blah, blah. And then I just thought nothing of it. We had done the deed twice just before that, thinking we were safe, but what happens. We're happy to get pregnant, happy to not get pregnant, kind of. I just thought I'll just wait 14 days. I'll keep testing my LH, because I probably will. It's probably just one of many surges before I actually ovulate, and I'll just go off that. I'm just going to see if I had another LH surge or felt like I ovulated again, and in 14 days, if I got my period, that was that. I was going to test, do a pregnancy test in like 15 days, just in case I did ovulate and didn't get my period. Day 7 days post ovulation, if I did ovulate when I am talking about this weird ovulation, I had spotting, and it was spotting, like it was weird. I've never spotted like that. It was just one wipe, and it was pink and a little bit mucusy, which is actually kind of gross, but TMI warning there. And that was it. There was nothing else. There was like one tiny little bit after on my next time I went to the toilet, and that was it. So I've been doing pregnancy tests since. That day I did, I think, like 2. So I'll put those in here now. today is 8 DPO, and I have also done 2 pregnancy tests. And that leaves me with the fact that sorry, I was just trying to actually find my test. That is a thermometer. This is the latest one. But it's like hours old now, so it's not valid anymore. But it's like, I swear I could see the faintest line, but it's so faint even I don't think it's there. I don't know if it's just wishful thinking or what is going on. But I got so excited because I thought a line was appearing, and then it didn't keep appearing. And I have to really search and really squint to see it. So I don't know if it's there, and I am trying to wait till, I should wait till tomorrow at least, but I probably will barely make it. I'm trying to wait to 7 o'clock because then I've had a 4-hour hold, but I am busting, it's barely 5:30, and I have to go pick up the pizzas, so I better go and wrap this up here. But that is what's happening right this second. That's what's going on at the moment. So yeah, bye bye peoples.